Just hours after taking the oath of office, President Biden has signed a series of executive orders from the Oval Office. One of them, a sweeping immigration plan, which would provide a path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants. The president's plan would only apply to those who are already living here in the U.S. since January 1st of this year. Fox 10's Nicole Garcia joins us live with the details. Nicole.
Well, the bill is called the US Citizenship Act of 2021. Among other things, it ends border wall construction, but the centerpiece is a provision that would provide an 8-year path to citizenship for millions of people living here in the United States. DACA recipients and farm workers, they'd be able to apply for green cards immediately. Under President Biden's immigration plan, immigrants would start with a work permit. After 5 years, they could apply for a green card if they pass background checks and pay taxes. After holding their green card for 3 years and passing more checks, they would be able to apply for citizenship.
I'm optimistic and that not only will there be a different, more humane attitude about the issue of immigration, but that there's going to be a real sincere effort to try to reform what is, we all know, is a broken system.
For many dreamers, the optimism is tempered by reality. Immigration talks have sown division, and the bill faces an uphill battle in Congress.
So we're very hopeful, but we're also grounded in the history, the last eight years of the Obama administration, where Democrats had the House, Senate, and the presidency, and we're not able to find a compromise with the Republicans.
But the fact that the president has made immigration reform one of his top priorities brings new hope for the nearly 11 million undocumented immigrants currently living in the U.S.
And it will be a sign that we belong in this country.
This is a very, very important issue that the past administration used like a hammer to divide people. And anything we can do to bring some closure and some unity to this issue of immigration and to the issue of the border will go a long way.
Now, Republican lawmakers have already expressed their opposition to Biden's immigration plan, with one Republican leader calling it, quote, mass amnesty with no safeguards and no strings attached. Reporting live, I'm Nicole Garcia, Fox 10 News.
Thanks, Nicole.